Wow, it's been a long time coming. This one right here was felt good to get this opening win. Tale of two halves. Tale of two halves for sure. The Panthers dominated in the first half. They had like 272 total yards of offense, and the Jets had like 75 or something like that. And then the Jets beat us down in the second half, outscored us 14-3, but we were able to still come away with the victory. Panthers win their opening day victory over the New York Jets. Not a Sam Darnold revenge game. The revenge game would be like Brady and the Patriots, because we felt like Belichick wanted Brady out of there and wanted to go in a new direction. He never wanted Garoppolo to be traded. That's a revenge game. This was not a revenge game. This was just an opening day game. You know, Panthers, like I said, they weren't world beaters on offense or anything, but you see the potential that's there. If they can get those receivers to just get loose and everything, because we saw what McCaffrey was doing. McCaffrey with 9 receptions for 89 yards, 21 carries for 98 yards in the running game. DJ Moore had 80 yards. Robbie had the 57-yard touchdown, his only catch of the day. He was targeted 3 times, but all of them was like Sam Darnold was missing some throws. There were throws that he could have definitely, thrown better, and the receivers were dropping some passes, but all they have to do is figure that part out offensively, because I'm telling you, the defense is way better this year. Them dudes are younger, a little more experienced, they're quicker, they get after it. And you saw Shaq Thompson coming in there just beasting, interception, the big sack on Zach Wilson. Zach was able to get, and I've kind of figured that the Jets offense, we're going to turn things around. I'm just glad we caught them in the first half slipping, because they weren't able to get anything. They were blanked in the first half. Was scored 16-0 in the first half, Panthers. But you just knew the Jets were going, because I had the Panthers defense on my fantasy team, and I'm just like, man, blanking them would be cool, but it just feels like they're going to get something going. When they got the second touchdown, I was like, oh, man. But I knew they were going to get something going. But like I said, we were just fortunate to catch them off guard in that first half. But a lot of people may look at games like these and even, and say that the Panthers, they'll look at it and say that we're not really a good team. Like, well, we beat a bad team and we caught them slipping, and hadn't it not been for them getting off to that slow start in the first half, it could have been a different outcome. Well, you can look at that the other way as well. The Panthers were rusty, as well. They both had, the 3 preseason games, the extra bye week, leading up to the regular season. Both things in this case can be true. The Panthers have some things they have to fix also. But like I said, I have this team, man, going into the playoffs. I really like defensively. They are getting there. It's going to be cool to see them, go up against some better teams, but they got to figure that offense out, because they got the Saints next week in Carolina, and they're playing right now against Green Bay. And then they got the Texans, who that game was probably prisoner of the moment type deal. They called Jacksonville. Jacksonville is not a very good football team. But then they got Dallas. They got Philly, who look good against Atlanta, Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, whatever. But, of course, we got to see them go up against some good teams, because the Jets are not a good team. But this was the first game for both teams, and there's a lot of football to be played, 16 games on a 17-game schedule, like what I saw from the Panthers. Yeah, that's pretty much my Panther update. We got some other games going on right now. Let's see, just in case you guys aren't aware of any scores and you're just looking at the Reed report. Other finishes, we had the Texans, like I said, smacked around Jacksonville 37-21. Welcome to the NFL, Trevor Lawrence. The Chargers, okay, they came back to beat the Washington football team. And I saw Washington get 1 touchdown when the Panthers were at halftime. So Chargers hung on to win that game. The Chargers are another team I like getting into the playoffs. Seahawks beat the Colts. Cardinals smacked Tennessee something vicious. Derrick Henry did nothing for me. He was my first overall pick. I said the Cardinals will win just 7 games, but judging by this game right here, they're looking to prove me wrong. 49ers, oh my goodness, what a terrible win. 41-33 over the Lions. That game was 38 I think, to 10 at one point. And as soon as that Carolina game went off, yeah, they were up 38-10. As soon as that Carolina game went off, I decided to go look at some more scores, and I saw the score to that game, the Lions and Niners, and I just couldn't believe it. They were up 38-10 in the third quarter, and then they were 41-17, and Detroit just came back storming, and they were able to get the stop on downs, but that was just a terrible, terrible look for the Niners. Like my buddy Jared said, do not celebrate this. Treat this as if it were a loss, because this was an embarrassing win right here. So glad the Bengals were able to beat the Vikings, because I absolutely despise ties in football. It's the stupidest thing ever. So I'm glad that game didn't end in a tie, but I really do, really hope they change that rule, because ties in football are not, it's not good for business. It's not good for viewers and people in attendance. For me, I feel like I got cheated out of some money if I went and bought a ticket to watch the game. Steelers beat the Bills. Do not underestimate the Steelers. I'm telling you, this team is for real this year. Big Ben didn't have a big passing game, 188 yards for 1 touchdown. They didn't even, wow, they look like the same old running team. They only had 20. Oh, no, I was looking at carries, but they still weren't that good in the run game, the Steelers. Josh Allen didn't throw a pick, 270 yards for 1 touchdown, but they did give up a touchdown on special teams. The Steelers special teams blocked the punt and ran it in for a 9-yard touchdown, so that right there really hurt Buffalo. Eagles beat down the Falcons. Yes, wow. Again, another team, the Eagles, who I don't think will be a very good team. It is just one game, and I do think both of these teams are not very good. The Eagles were just better. Jalen Hurts, 264 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. So he put in some work, and he got 62 yards on the running game. And what's this guy's name? Miles Sanders was able to get 74 yards. So yeah, I'm glad they beat the Falcons. You know, I'm a Panther fan. I don't like the Falcons. You know, we don't have a real rival, a team that we hate, and it's a big rivalry week or anything. So I just try and create my own beef. And the Falcons are the victims of me creating my own beef. Panthers beat the Jets. Right now in progress, we got Broncos, Giants, 3-0 Broncos, Packers, Saints, 10-0 Saints. Dolphins, Patriots, 7-0 Dolphins. 8-3 Browns over Chiefs. Got Sunday Night Football tonight. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I just wanted to see what's going on there. Wanted to give my Carolina Panther update. I got a big week coming up. Camping. Start a new job. Yeah, I got some stuff coming up. So I got to go get ready for some of this stuff. I'm probably going to go in and out watching these late games. But thank you guys for hearing me out. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I do appreciate it. Until next time, we are out. Peace.